Hello, beautiful Earth Tribe. Welcome back to my channel, Sky Above, Earth Below. This is Renee, and you're watching a timeless collective reading for the full moon in Pisces, September 10th, 2022. So although the full moon is in the sign of Pisces, you don't need to have Pisces anywhere in your chart for this reading to apply to you. This reading is for all astrological signs collectively. Also, the energy captured at this full moon may be relevant now or any time in the future, whenever it resonates. So if you're new to my lunar cycle readings, a big reason why I offer this reading is because I know how much it personally benefits me, and I'd like to share those benefits with you. Being in touch with the moon phases can be a practical and meaningful way of staying connected to yourself, to your spirit, and to whatever you wish to release or manifest into your life. I personally connect deeply with the cycles of Mother Earth, the Sun, and the Moon, but the moon phases in particular offer a way to observe one's life more closely and ground manifestations practically and rhythmically. Many pre-Christian cultures operated by the moon cycles because of its tangibility to indicate the passing of time, and also to track which moon came with seasonal changes. And this would make sense, right? Because the moon is closer to the earth, we can observe our lives more closely when we apply the pressure of perceivable time. The sun, in contrast, offers a broader, more enlightened view, if you will. So it's further from the earth, and it allows us to see the big picture of our lives by observing a year at a time or annual cycles, rather than roughly 2 weeks. So with the moon, we can break up our plans and our goals into small, doable, foreseeable chunks of time and be more attuned to the seasons and therefore our own natural cycles and changes. So when working with the moon, just know that the energies of the new and full moons, as well as the waxing and waning phases, can be observed and harnessed toward your intentions. At the full moon, which is where we are now, we recognize the midpoint of a lunar cycle. So this would be a powerful time for releasing negative mindsets or limiting beliefs, readjusting your sails or course correction, realigning with your intuition, your spirit, your goals. You can also set new intentions at the full moon. Feel free to celebrate any moon phase and where you're at in life in any number of ways that feels meaningful to you. If you have a way that you like to connect with the moon, please do share it below in the comments to inspire others. We can all learn from each other. And whether or not you're wanting to use the moon to connect to yourself or for manifestation, I do feel the most effective moon ritual is simply one that's done from your heart and done so regularly. So at every new moon or every full moon or both. Rhythm is key. It is energy, and keeping a regular ritual strengthens and maintains this energy flow toward your intentions. So if you'd like to continue following the lunar cycles, please join me here every new and full moons for a collective energy check. You can also view my playlist of lunar cycle readings whenever you wish, as they are all timeless. Okay, so what do we have to look forward to for this full moon in Pisces? What energy is the full moon bringing to the collective? That is the reading for today. Up next is a meditative shuffle and then the reading to follow. You can watch them both or navigate as you wish using the timestamps below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello everyone, welcome to this reading for the full moon in Pisces, September 10th, 2022. All right, so I'm just going to get into the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, collective, this reading is quite beautiful, hopeful and inspiring. What I'm seeing here for you is that you have found healing and great connection to your inner child, to your inner light. And that is something that I feel you've never, it's like you never lost touch with it, but there were times and cycles in your life where those around you wanted you to dim your light around them, didn't want you to protect yourself from the time you were a child. So there was like a loss of self because you felt that you had to perceive the world through your parents' eyes or your caregiver's eyes or your friend's eyes, your partner's eyes, whatever it is that kept you from having that connection to yourself, to your true, authentic nature. That has been released. So here in the back of the deck energy, we have the self, okay? And Spirit wants you to see the vision card behind it. You have a vision. There's a vision. You're birthing something. You're birthing more light. Okay? With tremendous wisdom. Beautiful. All right? All of yourself is being illuminated. This is something that, it's like a coming home. Right? As children, when we come home to our parents, it's like that feeling, that feeling of home, that feeling that you just, not everybody had a great upbringing or parents that treated them well, but what I'm saying is that there's that archetypal feeling of home, that feeling that is like love and where you feel belongingness and protection and where you can relax, be yourself. So that archetypal home is what I'm talking about. And by rediscovering your inner child or reconnecting with it, really embracing that light, bringing it forth for others to see. You always knew it was in there, but somehow that light was dimmed by the condemnation or consequences you would have faced by being yourself, shining your light. Having those defense mechanisms perpetuate later on in life and further relationships, keeping yourself dimmed, right? So these kind of cycles persist, especially when we learn them early as a child, when we're forced to adapt and mold to others' expectations, or else suffer sometimes severe consequences. So I feel that you've really found your way back to yourself, where to the point where it's like I really don't feel like you lost touch with this part of yourself. It's just that there was so much cloudiness and illusion that blocked your vision. Okay, but now you're seeing clearly. You have this vision now, and you're seeing it. And you're just, coming out the gate with, everything your inner child needed. Love, acceptance, support, security, safety. Okay? You're protecting yourself now. No more of giving up so much of yourself that you lose yourself. And you know that now. We don't give so much of ourself that we lose ourself. People who may have expected you to lose yourself, to mold to their expectations, their world, their reality, that's all been cleared up now with your clear vision. So where you're headed, collective, is your wish fulfillment. And it did not come easy because there was a lot of disillusionment, a lot of cloudiness, confusion, a lot of smoke and mirrors, snakes in your midst, spies here with the bat energy. Okay, so you are now understanding what parts of yourself you need to hold on to stay true to yourself. You are now understanding the importance of protecting your energy, your time, your wants and needs. You are now understanding what it is you need to leave behind and spend no more time or energy on. You're defending this inner child, this light that you have, in order to bring about your Nine of Pentacles, your independence, your physical manifestations, a life of prosperity and abundance, a life of luxury and beauty. This is what you're bringing in. And so also the cards are showing me that you've been working on whatever this vision is. We can't bring in the Nine of Pentacles without having worked toward that. So you've been working very hard on something here with the bee energy. Productivity, okay? Potentially collaboration or bringing in your soul tribe. So it says here you're very close to achieving your goal. And I feel that that's the universe just sort of cheering you on, recognizing all the hard work you've put in, the change of mindset, this new self that you're embodying, you know, protecting your energy, protecting your inner child, protecting your future. The future that you want for yourself and that others may not have. Because I'm getting a lot of like external confusion, fogginess, kind of messing with your energy here from outside of you. You are moving on, however. You know you've made this decision. You understand that where you're headed is to calmer waters. You understand that where you're headed, despite not knowing necessarily where you're going to end up, you know that you're headed toward a direction that is in alignment with yourself, with your heart, with your intuition, and with your prosperous future. Okay, so with this moon energy, this full moon energy, here it says, full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. And I feel that with the Two of Crystals here, this is like the Two of Pentacles. We're talking about creating balance. So I feel that you've got a lot going on in your life. There's other things surrounding this departure, okay, that is, you know, you're having to balance. You're having to balance the leaving, the self-protection, the manifestation, okay? So this is just a call to reevaluate and readjust. With the Three of Crystals energy, you may want to talk it out with someone. You know, if you don't have someone to talk to about what you're doing, because we don't need to share all of what we're doing with others, especially if you're surrounded by people who may not have your best intentions in mind. So if that is the case for you, and I feel that could definitely be for many of you, talk to your guides, okay? They're there to listen. And when you put forth questions to the universe, pay attention, because you're going to get answers. Okay? Whether that be in silence, you're going to have an idea pop into your head. Okay? Inspiration is going to be delivered here with the Ace of Wands. That's going to come with your communication, with your collaboration with Spirit, because you are co-creator. Here with the creation card, this is what we're talking about. There's blueprints in the background. You are the first of your kind, either in your life, in your family, in your friend circle. You are creating something new and taking a new path, a new direction, something that's never been done before. So really give yourself a break. Really treat yourself with compassion. You have a lot to do, a lot to prioritize, a lot to balance. But keeping in mind, you've made this connection to your eternal child. If you don't know how to prioritize, if you are feeling like what's happening is too much or too overwhelming, come back to this inner child. What would you say to that young person? Really listen and really embrace what that child needs. That's going to help you find direction in any time, space. You know, we don't just have dreams as a child for no reason. We've been deluded and jaded out of our dreams and desires. When you are trying to figure out how to make things work, come back to yourself, come back to that inner child, that eternal child that you have now embodied, and make decisions from that space. It's going to tell you most of everything what you need to know. Okay, also, some of the energy that I'm getting here with the release card. We also have back of the deck energy, acceptance. Okay, so I feel like what's going on here is that there's a residual energy that you're letting go of. It's not completely gone, but it's going. With this full moon, this heightened full moon power that's coming to highlight anything left that needs to go. So I feel like you already know this. You're already working on it. You're taking it day by day. You know, you're acknowledging your feelings as you go, nurturing yourself as you go. So the advice here is to just keep releasing, keep accepting what is. What is truly yours will never leave you. If there's something from the past that you're having trouble letting go of, okay, a person, a place, a situation, it may come back. But right now is the time for letting go. We don't need to know everything about the future. When we take that attitude, we are basically saying we don't have faith in the universe to deliver what we need in divine right time. We are basically trying to control the outcome by having fear, anxiety, worry over how things should be. So, take into account what it is your desires are, how you wish to feel, how you wish to grow and move forward, what you wish to include in your life, and leave the rest behind. What is yours will never truly leave you. If it was meant to come back, it will. And you will know intuitively if that is the right thing for you, if or when that happens. Okay, also the back of the deck energy here is Page of Pentacles. So you're on the right track. Okay, you're learning a lot right now. You're laying foundations. Things are going maybe slower than you want them to, but everything you're doing is contributing to your knowledge and wisdom. Everything you're doing is a process. We're heading toward a new future where you can embody the happy, joyful, peaceful person that you are. Anything that's holding you back or getting in the way of that energy, you're releasing. And you're creating something new. And with this balance that you find as you co-create, you're not only coming into your 9 of Pentacles, your wish fulfillment, your financial independence, your prosperity and abundance, okay? You're also coming into your 10 of Pentacles. And 10 of Pentacles, can mean abundance in so many ways. For some of you, it could mean extending your family. For some of you, it could mean laying stronger foundations, a new home. It could mean the deepening of relationships, better health, no financial worries, or even generational wealth. So, as you release what's not serving you, as you come slowly to accept what is, as you continue to have faith in yourself and in the universe, in your gods, guides, angels, and ancestors, as you continue to realign with your inner child, with your light, you are finding your way to your best and brightest future. Okay, so I'm very excited for you, collective. If you'd like to share in the comments what you're building, what you're moving toward, what you're manifesting, we'd love to know. But that is what I have for you for this reading of the full moon in Pisces. If this resonated, I'd love to know in the comments. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to support my channel, and hit the bell for all notifications if you'd like to stay connected to my future readings. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, my information is in the description box below, as well as links to donate and to all the decks I used in this reading. May the power of this full moon bring about all that is in your heart, and may you have a beautiful day from wherever in the world you're watching. I'm sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading.